this is so incredible. This is wow. I'm gonna put 100,000 plays on this motherfucker, yo. Watch me. Watch me. This one is gonna catch 100,000 plays from me. I love this. And I thought I was the only one who could see this. I I am shocked that my man sees what I see. I am shocked. I knew it for Money Game. For Money Game 1, I knew it that he knew. He knew a lot. But now I'm convinced he knows everything I know. And I hope one day you guys will find out too, if you haven't already. If you're a renegade, you should know. For certain. Never be a sheeple. Never. And unite with the people. Forget the left and right, the black and white, and all that bullshit. Stop. That's all to keep us in chaos. And chaos is good for them because chaos makes you look for the answer, and the supposedly answer is these fucking puppets they pay. You know what I mean? Be smart, man. Be smart out there. Take care of yours, and don't look for the news to tell you how your community is looking. Go out there. Check your community. Help your community. Be with your community. Get closer to your community. This way you can reassure that everything is good out there. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, I'm the nerd. You ain't heard? That's the word. Now let me take the soft talk to these little birds. You talking crazy. You not a him, you a her. Let me get started. I got a couple words for the reactors. Should we call them or should we all them actors? Or should we bounce them off the mattress, come back as an actress? I know you ain't ready for this. I'm the illest that ever spit. I'm just kidding, fuck this shit. Let's get started. What's up, Ren? Welcome back to my catalog, and you already know who we got in the building. One of the greatest of all times, baby, Ren, that's right. Now what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get into the first night, the second night, and then the third night. And after the third night, we're gonna get into the main event. That's right, Starry night. Now, let me not waste your time any further, and don't you waste no time without hitting that like button, subscribe button, telling everybody about my catalog. Let's get it. The facility sound.
Yes, Baby No Baby with a banger for the weekend. That was Brawl Dog. All right, we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive now coming in. Some new cat who goes by the name of Ren. This one right here is I Don't Give Two Fucks. Neither does a virgin.
Starving for some food for thought. I hide away. I'm a student of a melancholy prodigy. Catching supernovas falling from the Milky Way.
Is that a human or an angel singing?
Don't shy away. Maybe I'll get high today. I get stuck.
Ah, come on.
A man has died after being stabbed last night in the shopping district of London, Paddington. Police say the victim is 29-year-old Edmund Lockridge, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, the billionaire founder of Lockridge Incorporated. The company has been at the center of several...
Oh, no. It couldn't have been any more worse from Vincent. Damn, a billionaire? He's one of the elites. You already know he got the core system in a pocket. The victim couldn't have been anybody worse. I mean, you don't want no bodies under your belt, but this one you definitely don't want. Oh my goodness, they're gonna destroy Vincent. This is the time where you need Usher, you know? You got it bad. You the only one who's gonna feel the impact. This is tough, y'all. This is so tough.
recent controversies, though police have stressed there is no indication at this stage that the attack is connected. A 34-year-old man from Shepherd's Bush was arrested at the scene and remains in custody.
Yes, that's right. Just after 9:30 last night, emergency services were called to this pedestrian strip on Parade Street, Paddington. Witnesses describe a heat altercation followed by Mr. Lockridge collapsing from stab wounds. Vincent Gavon, described by neighbours as quiet and someone who kept to himself, was detained minutes later. Police say they are keeping an open mind on motive, including whether the attack was politically motivated.
Politically, oh my
In
goodness.
Westminster this afternoon, police and ministers responded to the growing public concern. We take you there now.
At approximately 3:09 this morning, Vincent Gavon was charged with murder. Our deepest condolences go to the Lockridge family. As this is an ongoing investigation, further comment would be inappropriate. Will this be treated as an act of extremism?
She's rolling her eyes.
We're keeping an open mind.
Minister, is this a sign of a wider breakdown in public safety?
What happened last night is not just an attack on an individual, but on the values that underpin our society. The Prime Minister will be reviewing measures to ensure crimes of this nature face the toughest possible response.
Told you.
Thank you, Minister. Lord Lockridge! There have been some accusations that your company's practices...
My son was murdered. That is the truth. That is the only truth. Attempts to justify or rationalize this crime are beneath contempt. And that is all I have to say on the matter.
Vincent got a bed.
Thank you, thank you.
In an extraordinary turn, the public have been left completely divided. Some of the population see Vincent as a new age devil, whilst others see him as a modern-day hero, striking a blow against the status quo.
I'm stood outside the courthouse, and although officials have described this as an open and shut case, you can see there's clear public divide between support and condemnation for Vincent Gavon. Back to you.
It's funny because they keep us divided in everything, you know, in parties, you know, the left and the right, the Democracy and Republicans, black and white, Muslims, Christians. I mean, they stay dividing us, and this is no different. Vincent's crime in here is divided. You probably got the people on the bottom right here supporting Vincent. I don't know how. I mean, he did kind of murder him, right? So, but you never know. There was people out there that was supporting P. Diddy. So, yeah, man, people be like that, you know. We divided out here. What can we do? I guess it's just natural.
The suspect now formally charged. The question remains. A sign of something deeper in Britain today.
Jesus Christ. What a load of shit.
Compliance. Life without passion is a world without violence. From the same Lockridge Industries laboratories that...
I love this. The sheeples, man. The sheeples. Oh, my goodness. You know, the sheeples, they're perfect for the elites. They want everybody to be a sheeple, you know? Like, because during the pandemic was a perfect time for them to keep us indoors, right? And keep us glued to the screen. That's why in the United States, I'm not sure in the UK, but in the United States, we had an election going on, and it was the most voting ever. We was glued to the screens because they had us scared to death. Right? Like, they were telling us so much. Dr. Fauci was, like, talking crazy during the pandemic. So everybody was scared, and we was looking for the government to guide us, and that's what they love, you know? And the government is not ran by the government. Those politicians, man, they're all in the pockets of the elites. You know what I mean? So, but this is how they love doing, though. This is, like, the compliance is what they need. They need us all to be sheeples. Man, you know, every single time they want us to do anything, we all move at the same time, like I heard. And that's what they want. They don't want renegades like us, you know. I'm a renegade at heart. I always been a renegade. I think for myself. Are you a sheeples? I'm sure you're not. Not if you're a renegade, right?
The world's first medication formulated to heal the global economy, Envian. Comply more. A new groundbreaking series of treatments is here to change the world all over again. Finally,
with the big pharma on top of that. Ooh, you know they trying to grab you in.
Alternative to the responsibilities faced in modern-day relationships. Throughout history, human minds have been afflicted with absurd delusions, such as individuality and fairness. Are your children starting to develop their own personalities as they grow? Are you tired of waking up every day and having to pretend to listen to other people prattle on about their right to self-expression? But that can all stop with just 2 easy-to-swallow tablets taken before, after, and during every meal.
Side effects include spontaneous ankle jingling, unexpected emotional flash mobs, mild to severe haunted elbow syndrome, involuntary shadow twitching, temporary loss of the ability.
This is so true, because when they show us commercials over here about these different drugs that they are pushing, Big Pharma is pushing, the biggest drug dealers ever known to mankind. It is crazy because they make it seem like it's gonna heal you, right? Like it's gonna take care of whatever issue you have. And then you hear the side effects very low on the very bottom. As you seeing these people all happy because the drug got them, back in motion, back with their kids, back out there living life, but the side effects, almost all of them, they could be fatal. The side effects go all the way from skin rash to fatal. At the very end of the commercial, after they warm you up with the nice, everybody smiling, living life. Oh man, they promote these drugs so well. Oh, and they got so many people hooked. It is so sickening. You see this little sheeple over here, he's taking like 2 a day. This guy's taking both bottles at the same time. Man.
During every meal.
Side effects include spontaneous ankle jingling, unexpected emotional flash mobs, mild to severe haunted elbow syndrome, involuntary shadow twitching, temporary loss of the ability to pronounce the letter S, sudden memories from lives you definitely didn't live.
Heart attack. Britannia.
Good evening and welcome to Britannia Speaks, where the nation debates the issues that matter most. Tonight, Vincent Gabon, charged with the murder of Edmund Lockridge. Who is he? It's a tragedy that has sparked outrage, division and a national conversation. On our panel tonight, Sir Douglas Kane, former Chief of Police. We have Dr. Aston Tolliday, political scientist. We have Cassie Blaze, who is an actress, influencer, and former contestant on the TV dating show Swipe Right Forever. We have Percy Price, Professor of Psychosurgical Medicine at Cambridge University. So, without further ado, let us go to our first question from the audience.
Let's start.
Thank you. My question is, has Britain lost control of its streets? I work 2 jobs, finish at midnight, and honestly, I can't afford to change my shift, but I don't feel safe. My niece is 14 and won't go out after dark, and all the politicians are just arguing on a Twitter instead of doing, well, anything really. Should we feel safe, or is it over for this country?
Listen, what they want you to feel like is over, right? Like, they do shows like this and they bring up certain like that, right? They bring up certain crimes and they scare the public. So you have your eyes glued to the screen and they're making you afraid of your region. But none of these people, like especially that former police chief, that girl, she living in the suite right now. These doctors and stuff, they're not living in the street. They don't know what the streets is like. So you know your region, you know your community. You shouldn't be asking these people, am I safe in my community? Well, go find out. Walk outside and find out for your niece, right? You have to be vigilant and you have to be there in your community to know what's going on in the community and not get the information off a TV show. The TV show don't mean nothing. There's crimes being committed everywhere. But if you didn't know about it, you wouldn't be afraid, right? But they love to keep you in fear. You know, and they always go like, yes, you should be afraid. Yes, we should bring the soldiers into the streets and take everybody. That's what we should do. You know, like, oh, man. And then the division of, should we let that much authority into the street? Should we let army men or more police into the street? Or should we try to attack the root of the problem and so forth? Like, there's always a debate between that. But you, as a citizen, should never be afraid of your community. Because the minute you are afraid of your community, I mean, that's no life to live. Not at all.
Take this one, Sir Douglas.
Yeah, it's quite simple. Britain has gone soft. The people in charge of our legal system now have absolutely no backbone. Now, back in my day, they get punished and punished properly. These days, it seems that you get a TikTok account and some sort of documentary on Netflix. And I'm sorry, but you should be afraid. You really should. The people who run this country are afraid to make any decision in case they offend somebody.
Dr. Tolliday.
With all due respect, it's exactly that thinking.
Yes, it comes from somebody who knows about criminals. This structural inequality does nothing. What are you going to tell me next? That road cones have feelings and emotions?
Actually, what we're seeing is the collapse of social support networks, rising poverty, inequality of wealth.
That's absolute rubbish. People aren't being stabbed because of inequality. They're doing it because they can, and we're letting them.
You're letting them, huh?
Let me break this up slightly and bring in Cassie here.
Look at my man's that asked the question. He's so concerned. He looks so sad. Oh, my goodness. I wish I could just tell him, man, go into your community. Talk to your community members, to your neighbors, and see what's going on there. Only you will know because you live there. These guys are in the suites, man. They're not in the streets. They're up there on the top floor. They have no idea what's going on down there. So I don't know why you would ask them about your community in the region you live in. That's your community. You should know how safe it is or how not safe it is. I don't know why you ask these people.
And we're letting them.
Look at this guy.
Let me break this up slightly and bring in Cassie here. What would you say?
Oh, wow.
Well, I think that...
Oh, my God!
I think maybe you're both right. Like, Sir Douglas here thinks we should be hard, but Dr. Tolliday thinks we should be soft and gentle. I personally think it's nice with a mix of hard and gentle.
Wow.
Excellent point, Cassie. Yeah, the audience loves it, which brings us to our next question, really. Should Vincent face the harshest punishment, do you think?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, let's set an example. Let's be harsh. Let's give him the worst we can do. Let's brand him. Let's publicly humiliate him, whatever it needs. We've got to stop people from doing these offences. We've got to make crimes that are as unappealing as possible.
Right. Yeah. That's medieval. Every study shows that harsher punishment...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. I'm sorry. This study stopped someone from getting murdered in Paddington last night? No. Now, you can make statistics and anything you want as long as you want.
And, you know, there's a law, right? And the law has no feelings. Obviously, this guy, he was a police chief, so you can tell that when he was working in the force, he was going off emotions. So he probably put away a lot of innocent people more than likely, you know, because he's working off emotions. He's not working off the law. And whatever the law calls for, that's what you strive for. And that's what you try to prove beyond reasonable doubt. But the feelings don't have nothing to do with it. You know, the law is the law and work with the law. If you don't respect the law, then how you expect these criminals to be respecting the law? Like, what are you talking about? So these feelings that this man has, this police chief, is a problem in society for certain.
That's medieval. Every study shows that harsher punishment...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. I'm sorry. This study stopped someone from getting murdered in Paddington last night? No. Now, you can make statistics and anything you want as long as you want, but it's not going to stop a blade from going into your gut. And
Damn,
nor is your
her
PhD.
gut?
What works is investment in community.
Oh, yes, brilliant. So welfare handouts to youth clubs so that some of these thugs can do interpretive dance for their feelings.
It's called therapy.
Called a waste of money.
What do you think, Cassie? What would you say?
Well, I don't even know Vincent, but...
Yo, I don't know why they're asking her for anything, yo. Like, you already know her IQ level, Hoover is around room temperature. So I don't know why they're asking her. There's no reason to ask her. She ain't gonna say nothing. Nothing important.
If it makes everyone feel safer, I think we should just punish him, right? Like...
Off with his head!
Off with his head? Is that what?
What's important here? So, if he's gonna bring the bad vibes, I think he should do the time, honey.
Bad vibes.
Yeah.
This is about dealing with issues systemic.
Final thought on this, Sir Douglas.
Final thought. Lock him up, throw away the key.
Yay! All right, well, that brings us to the final question. What does this all mean for the future of Britain?
Well, it means war. It means war. The public are at danger. We've been wrapped in this sort of bubble wrap. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have the soldiers on the streets right now.
The real war is with inequality.
Oh, did I not say that? Did I not say that? The extremist that this guy is, I could tell from his energy that that's exactly what he was trying to get to. The authoritarian, the martial law, you know. Bring the police in there, bring the army, bring every task force you got in there, and let's just take them all down at one time. You know what I mean? We're going to stop this forever. Even though we know this crime sort of happened in the moment. It wasn't pre-planned or none of that, so it wasn't premeditated. But, you know, according to this guy, he wants to make it the hard way, you know, just bring everybody down. And this lady sounds like she's trying to, like, let Vincent walk, like, oh, let's give him some... I don't agree with neither one of them. Oh, definitely not. You already know the room temperature IQ. I definitely. Britney Spears over there, like, I'm definitely not. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not listening to her. But these two, they too extremist on their side, you know? One is too extremely soft. The other one is too extremely harsh. And, yeah, neither one of them is, like, really giving any type of good options. You got to stop it from the root. And she was trying to talk about the system, but they cut her off, obviously. They don't want to hear about the system.
Bubble wrap. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have the soldiers on the streets right now.
The real war is with inequality. Vincent is a symptom, not a cause. If we don't address the root cause...
The root cause is if he'd not picked up a weapon and picked up a job application instead.
Well, I think that we should just be nicer to each other, you know? Like, if we just meditated more, this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. And, like, there was this one time where the two guys I was talking to, they found out about each other and it was a right mess. They wanted to have a talk about it. So I just turned my phone off, went to the back garden with a matcha martini and meditated, like, really hard. And honestly, that solved all of my problems, so...
They love it. You can't beat sexy, man.
Running out of time, so I'm going to say thank you to our panel, but also Professor Price. You've been rather quiet sitting there, made a lot of notes. Do you have any insights to share with us?
Yes. Yes. You people talk of punishment, yes? Policy, poverty, and whatever it is you're talking about. But crime is not a social issue. No. It is a neurological one. It is a matter of circuitry, misfiring impulses, faulty wiring in the prefrontal cortex. You see, we can punish, yes, and punish and punish. Naughty boy. yeah. But nothing ever changes. Right? And why? Because we are disciplining behaviour when we could simply repair the machine. You, sir, would you imprison or jail a lamp
simply for flickering? No, of course not. It would be preposterous, it would be absurd. You would simply acquire a new bulb. Well, Vincent is a broken lamp.
And he's ready to give him drugs, to give him a new light bulb. Wow. But it makes sense, right? That he's in the business of testing drugs, moving drugs, pushing drugs, and so forth. He's a big pharma type of guy, you know, so it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense that he's trying to diagnose Vincent with the broken light bulb. So all you got to do is just fix the light bulb, right? Replace it, whatever the case is. And this guy will do it for you. This guy got all the pills for you. He got all the meds for you. Don't even worry about it. He got you, sheeples.
Is a broken lamp. And I have a new light bulb.
Well, you heard it here first. With that, it is good night from us.
No, we
That was
haven't
hilarious.
even had a proper debate.
We'll see you all same time next week. Join us then. Good night.
It's so funny how they brought that lady, that Hollywood lady from the show, right? It's crazy that they brought her in this so-called debate just to distract the entire crowd. Like they were just saying yes to anything she was talking about. And she wasn't talking about absolutely nothing, just garbage. But everybody listens to that. And, you know, and that's how they love them, man. They love the sheeples. The more simple-minded you are, the more they can control you. And the more of these simple minds they have under control, the less of renegades we have out there that think for themselves. It's just, man, it's a great trick. It's a great trick. By the way, I love the first night, and I can't wait for the second night, third night, and then the Starry night. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to get into the second night. And don't you forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell everybody about my catalog. Let's do this.
Go up. Yeah. And this guy is trying to find from the Ice Age, so he thinks that we're a species with amnesia. So he's looking for ancient civilizations. And some of the shit that he finds, like there's a place called Göbekli Tepe as well. Do you know that? Yeah. So there's like things of that, and some of the datings that go way back than what current archaeology says. Yeah. You know, and it goes back such
like even like the details on the actual like
you know how everything
You know what's really crazy about like places like this, correctional facilities, is like everybody in there is a genius, you know. Everybody in there got something, got a conspiracy or some sort of theory, you know, that they tell you about. And it always sounds so convincing. But you know where they telling it from, so, you know. Watch out! Watch out! Don't be a sheeple now.
Yeah, so there's like things of that, and some of the datings that go way back than what current archaeology says. Yeah. You know, and it goes back such
like even like the details on the actual like
you know how everything like lines up in a certain way. Yeah. You know, when apparently we had no contact with everyone else in the past.
No, it's like what you mean is like if they have like a building and the building's got like certain types of markings and designs on them, they'll be here, but it'll also be in China.
Yeah, the exact same markings and the same stories as well about like serpents in the sky.
Which is genuinely why I actually do believe that this whole little alien thing. I actually am.
Mate, I think aliens. I think they're among us now.
There's a whole like program on that on dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Do you know my theory on dragons?
Go on. I want to know your theory.
Dragons are just dinosaurs, and I don't think they spat fire. You know how seagulls, right, their stomachs are so acidic they can eat anything and it disintegrates. So what's stopping a pterodactyl, for example? You know, because you look at T-Rexes, their arms are like this. But you look at a bird, its arms are like this. But the wings will actually decompose, the bones won't. So I was saying a T-Rex wasn't like that with big wings that spat acid. Like Komodo dragons, man, can spit acid, you know? Like, So
that's the thing.
And obviously, if you're depicting that back in the day, you're like, oh shit, I'm burning, there's fire. Because you don't know back then, because you feel like I'm on fire.
This is what I say about like if you read the Bible, basically. If you read the Bible and look at it from a sci-fi perspective, it all starts to make actual sense, and you can go, oh, okay, maybe this is somebody trying to tell history.
That's the next part.
It is. I believe the Bible is accurate in certain areas. I don't think Moses was real because, again, in Egypt, there's no documentation how.
You know, I wonder, guys. I wonder this facility is it being used now? Is this a facility that was used before but it's not being used now, and that's how they got the recording here? Or is it the facility that's being used now and they gave them that space, which I don't think they would, right? Like, I don't think there's no way in the world they would. But you guys let me know. I don't know how it works in the UK, but is this a facility that's actually on, like that houses inmates right now? Or is this a facility that used to house inmates, but it's not working anymore? It's abandoned, basically. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know. If not, I mean, it's all good.
My junk. The ladies are going wild over that one. I got a feeling there's going to be some babies made.
21st August.
Now we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive coming in. For the second time now, I'm starting to get hot flashes. Another entry from Ren. Call the CDC. This one is crisis to crisis.
Run from the shame. Have you ever gave your love away?
Still fucking shit.
Damn, y'all.
I'm sick of it. I'm actually done. I can't be in this house any longer with this actual bunch of idiots. How can it possibly be that when me and Johnson are on a date and it's just us, he is the sweetest, kindest, most compassionate man, ticks every fucking box, and the second that we step foot back into this house, he's around all of his mates again, beating on their chest like fucking gorillas, all of that out the window. I just can't believe, like, when Mike's getting super drunk, as he always does, and just being his stuck-up, arrogant, slimy, snaky little self. Thinks he's God's fucking gift to women. Thinks that just because he has a six-pack, barely, that he's something special. He's not. And I just know for a fact that every single girl at home is thinking the exact same thing as me. He's disgusting. I'm getting to the point now where I actually wish that I didn't vote off Pigman. Because he might have been a pig, but at least he was a man. Do you know what I mean?
Coming up.
White girl wasted. White girl wasted. White girl wasted. White girl wasted. Young, dumb, and full of sun. Let's get it.
Sorry, it's the travel gives me nose issues. Fly on over to the UK, they said, Hank Hankerson. Come do the news for us. Great job. You want to go out for a drink? Sure. Come drink our lukewarm pints. What is this? Tea? Please. Coffee, bitches on that. Hey, how you doing? This is our co-employee, Susan. Hi, Susan. Nice to meet you. Wake up the next day after blacking out. Hi again, Susan. Nice to meet you. What you doing in my shower? Want to say hi on FaceTime to my wife? No, okay. Thank God I signed a prenup. Over to Hugh Moss for today's weather.
trying to kill some time here because I honestly am seeing 2 of what's going on the teleprompter, and there's just a green screen behind me, so I have no idea whether the weather is weathering, but I know that there was snow flowing last night, if you catch my drift. You bastard. Anyway, I will pass you over to the floozy with the newsies. Susan from the news. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Your social media company, Soulfeed, has been under a lot of public scrutiny recently. I assume you've heard of the accusations that the platform has been censoring the name Vincent Gavon and limiting posts from users.
Look, Sarah, listen. The answer is actually surprisingly simple. I mean, we couldn't believe it when we found out. It was possums.
Possums?
Migrating ones. You see, in our server rooms, we have an incredibly complex network of cables, everyone attributed to each citizen of the United Kingdom. And last night, a herd of possums snuck in, and the cable associated with Vincent Gavon chewed right through it. What are the chances this week?
Wow.
Guys, this is one of the most haunted car parks in Britain. You can feel the presence. I definitely...
You know what I definitely want to do? I definitely want to go to the most haunted places on earth known to mankind. And I want to test them because I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in spirits. I don't believe in none of that. Okay, so I want to see some ghosts. I want to go in the most haunted places, and I want to see these creatures they talking about, or whatever you may call them. But I would love to make a show like this and really, prove me wrong. I don't believe in ghosts, so prove me wrong. Show me the most haunted place and show me something, And I'll keep it real with y'all for certain. So maybe down in the future, I might mess around and look for the most haunted places, and I film my entire experience in there and show you that it's not true. Or maybe buck around and find a ghost in there. Who knows? But that's what's gonna make the show. Let's get it.
Felt different vibes coming from over. Oh, crikey. We're getting a 6. A 6 on the spirit meter.
6.
What does it go up to?
4. If there are any ghostly presences among us, please make yourself known. Please. Wait. I'm going to attempt to make contact with the spirit realm. Okay. Be very careful. Okay. Ghost. If you can hear me, please make 3 knocks.
That was 4.
Wait, was that 4?
It was 4.
Ghost, if you can hear me, please make 3 knocking sounds.
What's that, 5?
Yeah, that's definitely 4. Oh, it's probably not a ghost. Holy hand balloons. The spirit on there is literally going crazy right now. It's all over the place.
So funny.
I'm getting 4s, 5s. I'm getting a very strong reading. Wait, hold.
It's coming through really loud.
I'm getting an 18. I've never seen an 18 before. Josh, I think you might be a ghost. I think you might be dead.
Oh no.
Wait, guys, cut the camera.
I'm scared.
Games, incredible games.
Oh, get it.
How's it going? Wait, don't even bother asking. You already know. Gareth Gaines, a.k.a. the pre-workout assassin, a.k.a. Lord of the Lats. And you already know the score. Let's get ripped. To the core, baby. Let's go.
Ooh. Uppercut on his way up.
I am operating on 0 calories, 10 grams to the decimal place of creatine monohydrates, and 6,000 grams of caffeine right now. I can practically see sound. If you want to be hench, hit the bench. Bars for days, lad.
It's so funny, man. I mean, he is just he's so freaking funny because he's bringing everything they sell us out here, right? They sell us the meds, they sell us the debates, they sell us ghost stories, and now he's selling us workout routines. You know, like he's cutting down his calories into 2.2. I don't even know what kind of math he's doing, but like he sounds like 0 calories, right? 0 calories and all gain. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, but that's so dope that he's making fun of how they actually do us in real life, right? This is exactly how they do us. This is exactly how they sell us, and this is exactly how they keep us like sheeples. And yeah, man, that's why Ren is so incredible. He's such a genius, yo. Like he knows exactly what he's talking about and what he's doing. This is so intelligent. This is clever. That's what this is.
See sound? If you want to be hench, hit the bench. Bars for days, lads. Let's go.
Yo, it's not even free weights, yo. My man's is not even doing free weights. What kind of shit is that, man? That's like beginner stuff, you know?
Manifest. That's law of attraction. 101. If you think hard enough, your glutes will grow. That's quantum booty mechanics. Simple.
It was a night like any other night. You see that cat right there? That's Timmy Two Knuckles. And he didn't get his name from fighting. He got his hand stuck inside a panini press down on 5th Avenue. But here's the thing about Timmy Two Knuckles. He was a stone cold son of a bitch.
You think that's funny?
Two Knuckles, two trouble. Oh, he's not playing. Shit.
إذا
I'm told the jury and public are now being asked to take their seats in the courtroom, and the judge will soon be asking for opening statements. Stand by whilst we wait. The case of the Crown versus Vincent is about to begin.
I love the fact that they have cushions up in there, man. That's so comfortable. In the United States, they do not have that. It's all wood. And it's very uncomfortable. But they make it like really, really, really nice and comfortable up in here. They even got the armrest. What? With the wigs and everything. Is that a thing in Britain? Like, do they really wear these wigs? Nah, there's no way, right? Maybe back in the day, right? Do they still nowadays in court? That's. Let me know in the comment section.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what you see before you is not a man consumed by rage or madness. You see an animal, a predator, A man bitter with his own circumstance but unable to take responsibility, who took no consideration.
I mean, she started off her case by dehumanizing him and calling him an animal. Right off the rip, I don't know. If I was the jury, I'd be like, what you talking about? He's an animal? He's not enraged. He's not a human enraged. He's an animal. You dehumanize him? Like, that's crazy. She could have started off a little bit better than that.
Animal. A predator. A man bitter with his own circumstance but unable to take responsibility, who took no consideration for anyone around him and destroyed a life. Vincent Gavon shows no remorse, no grief, not even the pretense of sorrow for the heinous act he committed. As for Edmund Lockridge, a promising, hard-working young man, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, heir to the Lockridge estate, who gave so much to this.
It's kind of crazy that I think this is the jury, right? So they're all looking really serious, except for that lady in the middle right there. She looked like she's smirking. So she might be on Vincent's side. And if this works like it works in our system, if one of the juries don't agree, then he might get off. He only needs to convince one. Doesn't need to convince all of them.
The son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, heir to the Lockridge estate, who gave so much to this country. His reward was to bleed to death on a London pavement. The punishment must fit the crime. Not only as justice for Edmund, but protection for all of us.
Damn, Vincent got it bad.
Members of the jury, my client is not a monster. He is a man who worked hard and was compensated barely enough to keep his head above water. He lived quietly, respectfully, faded into the background, like working class people are so often asked to do. Don't complain, don't cause trouble, keep going. What happened that night was not calculated. It was not targeted. It was not political. It was a combination of too much alcohol and clumsy behavior.
Facts.
A moment born not from hatred, but from exhaustion, the kind that builds after years.
The reason the judge is shaking his head is because she's blaming the system for Vincent's actions, right? That the system has basically, in a way, made him do that. So he's shaking his head because he is the head of the system, you know what I mean? So he's like, shitting on our system? Nah. So they definitely losing the judge with her speech for certain.
Or not from hatred, but from exhaustion, the kind that builds after years of being overlooked, underpaid, and ground down by a system that says your life is your fault, whilst offering nothing to help you change it.
Get to the point, Miss Hall.
Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Garvon is under immense stress. Isolation, debt, drink, all of which severely impacted his judgment and mental health.
Excuses.
Explanations. Context matters.
Order. Keep it relevant.
Vincent, if you could tell the court how you feel, anything, please.
Damn.
Heartless bastard!
Wow. That's what's crazy, that the judge didn't say a word when the father yelled at him like that. He didn't hit his gavel, nothing, you know, like, that's crazy. But as soon as you talk about the system though, now he's like, nah, all right, come on, let's get you out of here. Let's finish this up. That's so wild.
Hello, love. Yeah. No, just get a Chinese. And that's alright, man. Sausage and mash should be fine. Alright then.
August
I'll see you later.
21st.
Bye.
You were working at the Druid's Head that night.
Yeah. Came in just before closing, ordered a pint, sat down, kept on drinking. Quiet, polite, nothing odd at first.
What made you remember him?
He came in a lot, almost every day after work. Just sitting there, not really saying much, not much of a chatter. Had a feeling he was a bit of a wrong 'un.
To your knowledge, did he know the victim?
Not from what I could tell. He didn't talk to anyone. But he looked like a man who had his mind made up.
Objection, speculation.
100% speculation. 100% speculation. But this guy is actually good for Vincent in Vincent's case, because he's saying that he's a normal guy who didn't really cause any hectic. So it's not like this is something that he does. Like it's not like the lady explained him. He's an animal. He's just out there, and this was premeditated. This was already planned. He was already planning to hurt somebody. He's an animal. He's a predator. He was looking for somebody to harm, you know? And this guy is like, no, he came here every day after work, and he would just drink quietly. So this, according to him, it sounds like this just happened out the blue, which helps Vincent in his case. Because it happened. I mean, like, there's no denying that it happened. But now they're trying to figure out, did he plan this? Was this pre-planned? Because it makes it so much worse if you pre-planned it before, because you had the intentions of doing this. At this point, the way the bartender is sounding like, or making it sound like, is that Vincent just ended up in this situation, and then this situation occurred. So I think he's doing good for him. And then he added his own little, I could just sense the evil in him. Come on, he's just saying that after the fact. He never said that before.
To your knowledge, did he know the victim?
Not from what I could tell. He didn't talk to anyone. But he looked like a man who had his mind made up.
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
I seen him nick that poor guy's guitar, the homeless guy. He grabbed it right out of his hands. Imagine stealing from the homeless. Like, how evil do you have to be? I could sense it on him.
Objection. Sensing evil is no grounds for prosecution.
But I could sense it on him. I could smell it in the air.
Smell it.
Smell the evil.
Enough. The jury will retire in due course. For now, this court is adjourned.
Fucking punk. Look into your arms.
Punk. All right, guys, we're going to get into the third night. Now, before we get into this, don't you dare forget to like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about my catalog. Let's get it. Third night. And then is the main event, baby. Starry night. Let's get it.
Taking us back to art class with color. Love the flows on that. Nice.
Oh my
No, this fucking tosser again.
I just wish you would have my babies already.
One I will conjure thunder from diaphragm, click and bang with my gun like tongue. It's tongue among us demons walk and run straight to the jugular done. I'm sicker than a big pharma rap looking for a paycheck. Peddling a pharmaceutical that's pretty suspect. With a phase 1 trial, never got peer vet, never got respect. Still hit the mark, hit the carpet. Pulled from under the carpet. The body bag still by the drug rep heartless. The smartest in the room don't mean the sharpest, cause smart can be done.
I mean, who is this guy?
Diazepam, Speedy, Valley, Gonzalez, living by your alias, first name Marcus, forged in the fire, in the flames of darkness. The last tool on the fellowship carcass.
Fire, y'all. Love that. With the beds behind them, that was
A surge
fire.
of rioting broke out last night in London, following the life sentencing of convicted murderer Vincent Gavon. There has been an outcry of public anger following the controversial decision to live stream footage taken from hidden cameras set up in the prison where he is set to be incarcerated. Activists are calling it a blatant violation of human rights. While the pilot episode proceeded to gather the highest ratings of any show ever televised in British history, over to Wesley Theodore Fellows on the ground for more.
In a world full of soft stomachs, one man dared to flex back. They took everything from him, except his core strength. Johnson Thunder, the only thing harder than his abs was his revenge. Sarah Blaze, written by a man, so she has absolutely zero survival instincts. Abs of vengeance.
Abs of vengeance. Or like.
Welcome to the only show where you get to decide the future of our nation's most dangerous and most desperate. Tonight, 16 inmates enter the Big Slammer. But remember, they have absolutely no idea that they're also entering the world's most extreme game show, broadcast live straight from their cells to your living room. Yes, but will they be reborn as model citizens through cutting-edge procedures, or will they rot behind bars until the end of their days? Who wins? You decide! That's right, because it's time for lobotomy or life!
Lobotomy or life. Wow.
Each week, 3 of our prison population step forward as contestants. 3 men, 3 chances at redemption, but only one can win your vote. And to earn it, they'll face the toughest challenges life behind bars has to offer. Yes! Will they rot? Or will they be reborn into society with the wonders of rehabilitating neuroscience? Who knows? But this week, we've got something special. Meet Kenny, our undercover prisoner. That's right. For the next 3 months, Kenny will be living among the inmates, eating their food, sharing their cells, facing the challenges and reporting back to you. So let's start with contestant number 1, Vincent Gavon. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Office worker by day, headline by night. No past convictions, no explanation, no remorse, at least none that anyone's seen. Some call him a killer. Some call him a symbol. Most call him Britain.
Wow.
And tonight, he doesn't get to stay silent anymore because you decide what happens next. One man will walk free. One man will be changed forever. And one will stay behind bars. Who wins your vote tonight? Remember, text lobotomy or life to the number on your screen. And as ever, the results after the break.
Like a game show. Ooh, August 22nd.
Yeah. You watching the telly? You'd never believe he's just walked in. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Face it all for me. So we've got the big star in here, yeah? I'll see you on the TV with my missus.
Damn.
I ain't been expecting any sort of special treatment in here, my man.
What a
Enjoy your
prick.
stay.
Damn. Love that piano. First of all, I love the way he shouts himself out. His previous songs, like with the piano in the background. And the piano is so, I mean, he plays it so freaking well. It's incredible. But you know, in real life, obviously you won't hear that brilliant piano being played, and it won't just be like 2 minutes what we're gonna watch and hear. It'll be so much longer. Time does not move at all, and it's so depressing. When they close that door, it's just feel like you suffocating in there. It is so horrible. And I understand, like, a lot of people, they put themselves in that position, right? So you go like, oh, well, who's to blame except for yourself? Understood. It's just a feeling, right? Like, I feel like, ah, man, I just know that feeling in the air, and it's just so awful. It's so awful. It's just, you just feel so empty inside, and time is just so slow, and you just like keep thinking about, damn, 5 seconds of work got me spending all this freaking time in here. You know, like 1 minute or 30 seconds of the actual crime, and boom, I'm on it over here for years, months. It's just so ugly. It's and I can feel it as soon as he closed the door and he started like grabbing his head. I could feel it. It's just a terrible feeling. But this piano is great though. I mean, if I would have that piano playing in the background, it would make my time and my stay there a lot better for certain. So depressing. Love that.
Yo, listen, you're gonna hold this for us, yeah?
Oh no.
Listen, I said you're gonna hold this for us, yeah?
Oh no. Listen. Don't not be like Vincent, okay? When you got little pricks like this coming in, you have to chin check him straight out the door. You can't just have somebody walk into your place like that. Because as soon as they walk in comfortable like that, and as soon as they smell the punk in you, oh my goodness, they gonna take advantage of you. And these guys already started right off the rip. Yo, I would have checked them out the door. The first guy would have, right to the chin, first of all, boom, boom. And then, depending on how that goes, right? Hopefully he'll drop. And then have the second one and give him the motherfucking business too. Listen, it doesn't matter if you lose or not. You just know you ain't no punk. You're going to show everybody you ain't no punk. It's good for your future in there because if they just picking on you right off the rip and they just making you do stuff, oh man, it's going to be a terrible, terrible time in there. Terrible. And these guys, like, they prey on weakness. So I would have chin-checked these motherfuckers right out the motherfucking door, y'all. Right out the fucking door. I would have gave them the motherfucking business, y'all. They would never be forcing nothing upon me. What? That should be spilling on them. And that's probably alcohol they made in there. And I heard they make alcohol with, like, urine and apple. I don't know what the fuck they make it with. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know. I never try to drink alcohol in there neither, so I don't know, but whatever it is, that should be spilling for certain because you ain't coming in my cell like that. You ain't coming in my domain like that. No way in the fucking world, yo. I'll be chin-checking you right out the fucking door. As soon as I sense that energy, yo, you know you get in the business, man. You get in their hands right off the rip. There's no question. So, Vincent, this is not a good move, buddy. This is a bad move, man. This is a bad move.
Yo, listen. You're going to hold this for us, yeah? Listen, I said you're gonna hold this for us, yeah? Bro, I've been getting fucking guards all day.
He did have his hands over his head, but still, as soon as he looked up, he was supposed to, at that very moment, get the fuck up.
I guess I'm gonna be holding this for you boys. Got it?
Yeah, right. Right now, throw it at him and start swinging, bro. What are you doing? Oh no. They might even be setting you up, bro. Man, listen, they might be setting him up right now. Seeing if he'll tell or not, possibly. And I mean, the guy is watching these cameras, which is kind of crazy, right? You know the Epstein story. So Epstein committed suicide in one of the most state-of-the-art jails in the United States. And for some reason, Pam Bondi said that they still have the cameras from the 90s, so they be skipping a minute or whatever, you know what I mean? So we didn't get to see his suicide in one of the most, in $1 billion facility. A guy who has trafficked children, who's been charged before. You trying to tell us that he committed suicide and you don't have that part of the tape is missing? Come on, you can't trust our government. But what I'm saying is, obviously, somebody like Vincent, they got cameras for him all day long, right, as you can see. So if he was, God forbid, to commit suicide, you know, they would have the footage of him. But not Jeffrey Epstein, though. No, no, no. That's crazy, bro. They punked you down like, damn. Come on, Vincent. Should have chin-checked him out the door, son. Killing that piano. Whew.
Inmate?
Yeah,
What is in your hand? Show me your pocket.
what? It's
Show me what's in your pockets.
empty
I said empty your pockets now!
picture.
Come on.
Come on.
This
I mean, you can see who that is. It's me, isn't it?
This one.
Watch it.
Oh yeah, see? Boom, right there. Oh my goodness. Yo, I would have chin checked him right there, son. Yo, you ain't coming in my... I don't understand why Vincent is just allowing all these people just walk into his joint like this with this type of energy. I don't understand that. I would never allow that. I would have snuffed that dude. Yo, son. Ooh, I would give him the business in a closed area too. We on the second floor. Yo, you better be lucky I don't get you out of that cell. Because I'm going to throw you off that fucking balcony for certain. I'm going to throw you off the second floor. That is no question about it. I will give you the motherfucking bit. I be fighting for my life in there, yo. There's no question. I ain't letting nobody walk in there like that, yo. Listen, when you around tigers and lions and rats and all of that, you around like, you know, the wildlife, you got to handle your business, man. You can't be no punk out there. This guy's just allowing anybody to just go in this fucking cell like it's nothing. I don't know. Vincent is not cut up for this life, man. For certain. Look, right here. Boom! Knocking his fucking teeth out, yo. Yo, ain't he knocking my shit down? Fuck this dude up, yo.
Fuck, man. Every single fucking day.
Yo, look at me, sit down, bro. Say, what's your name? What's your name, brother? Vincent.
Jim.
I heard that shit, mate. I put a fucking ball, right? Put this down, bro. You alright, man? Fucking
I wouldn't have made friends with him for certain. Not with my attitude.
Photo. It's a fucking photo. It's just me and my fucking girlfriend around.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, like, no reason to cry about it, bro. I understand, yeah, the dude was being a prick and he took your joint, but, like, come on, man. Like, you ain't got to be like that. But I guess Vincent is, I mean, I would have snuffed him. I would have snuffed him right off the rip, so me and him wouldn't be friends. I wouldn't be hearing him crying about his girlfriend's picture for certain. I don't know why he crying about it, though. Like, yeah, he took the picture, so tell her to send you another picture. Write another letter, dog.
Nothing in that. It's not fucking contraband. We're supposed to be allowed like normal fucking things. Like how many people in here have a picture of them and a fucking girl, or just someone send something in? Like,
wait, so is that not? Like, I literally just got
you can have shit like that. You can have stuff sent in like that as long as it's not fucking. There's a list of things you're allowed. They just fucking pick on you just to
Love the
fucking
piano.
take everything you got away.
I'll say something.
Like, I'm already paying the fucking price, man. Like the same as you, right?
I'll say something, mate. I'm in there for life, so I'll fucking say something to her next time I see her, mate. It's like a power trip, man.
I'm supposed to be. Sorry, man.
Hey, bro. Don't be sorry. You're the first person that's come in and spoken to me all day, like, and treated me like a fucking human being. I appreciate it.
I feel like I have been really screwed.
Hey, it's better than staring at the fucking wall all day. Jay. Vincent.
Jenny and Screech.
Yeah, I've been in for a long time, so I'm trying to get used to the dynamic of the place a little bit. And so far it's good.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's kind of exactly what I expected.
It's not great. Well, we're not all there.
I hate people that just try and make you feel small. It's pathetic.
made a friend.
Brother, it's been a pleasure, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm taking off this.
No, it's alright.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm a few doors up, alright? Like, fucking.
Mate,
I'm gonna talk to him about that.
I'm gonna say something to him, mate. I'm gonna say something about you.
You're good.
No, it's not
me, but fucking, if you need anything, alright? Like, your commissary will come for me. There's nothing.
Jay, you're on James.
Yes. Yeah. You need anything until then, fucking just general bits and bobs.
Yeah, guys, don't take my advice, okay? Definitely, I mean, it worked out for him. He was talking about his commissary, you know, I got a few things. He's going to hook him up and all that good stuff. You know, he made a friend. So don't listen to me. I would have chin-checked this punk ass right out the door, son. You ain't coming aggressive like that.
I'll see you around, man. Nice to meet you, Jay.
Yo, they got a chair over here? That's fire, yo. What a great room the other guy got. Damn, yo, this part is so awful. These walls are so close. Oh, so close. I would hate to be caged in there. It's awful. You know, the guy who's watching the cameras, man, he doesn't seem to be doing nothing about nothing. He got to be working with the inmates or something. He got to be a crook. This guy.
Well, Haynes, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Jay's just coming in saying you're taking a fucking picture of me. Yeah, I'm talking to you, mate. It's the only thing that fucking gets him through the day and you walk in.
This shit happens in our place. We have to do something about it. It's called consequences, my man.
Consequences of what? Having a picture of his fucking family doesn't make sense, mate.
Mate, stop talking to me like this, man. Tell you, sit your ass
Oh, come on. Listen, Vincent, don't do it. Listen, you picked the wrong guys to get into it with, okay? You obviously picked the wrong gang because these guys are gang. Okay, I understand the correctional officers, you know, and the guards, and, you know, they doing their job. I understand that, but they working together, okay? There's co-employees. They are like a gang together in there, right? The police is a form of its own gang. The army is a form of its own gang. You know, you got your comrades, so you got to hold your comrades down. So right now, there's another officer about to get in here, and this guy is getting loud with these guys. You should have chin-checked the first dudes who pushed that drink on you, number one, right? Then you should have chin-checked the dude who came in aggressive crying through the door. But you didn't do none of that. Instead, you picking a fight with the wrongest ones. Whew. I feel bad for you, man. Oh, and you getting super aggressive. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to beat the fuck out of you. Oh, my God. It's a third one? Oh, no. Oh. Damn. Now, this is a fight you should not take. Damn, I love the beat, though. The beat was fire. Hate the beat down, but the beat was fire. Damn. He left him a mess. See the dude watching the cameras. He don't even care, yo. Oof. I mean, in court, he got a great case. I mean, yes, he did start it, but they beat the brakes out of him, and they tried to cover the camera while beating the brakes out of him. Pick the wrong ones, dog. Wrong ones. That ain't it. Man, they tore your ass up.
Only little old me. Right. Isn't that much better? Very interesting. Yeah, thank you. Oh. Marvelous specimen. Strapping, you know. I always have very much enjoyed this part. It's the anticipation.
Oh, this is the next day, August
like
22nd.
opening up, a watch to see what makes it tick. Very well. Jolly good. Everything seems to be very much above board. Toodaloo. Carry on.
I guess the Epstein cameras in that $1 billion prison in New York, one of the biggest prisons ever, where he got like 6 days off where he could go do his job, which is crazy. A guy who trafficked children on that level and that scale, it is just mind-blowing. And you know, I can talk about this too because Prince Andrew was one of those guys who was being blackmailed because he was with underage girls, you know what I mean? And Prince Andrew, you know where he from. But it's crazy because even these old cameras are capturing every single part. But Epstein's suicide, for some reason, with this 90s camera system, you know, there's always a minute glitch, even though they miss it 9 hours. It's crazy. I don't know why this, like, it's just bringing me back to the Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is crazy. That's a crazy scenario. If you don't know nothing about it, you better learn about it. Love that. Woo. About to get to the main event, baby. Ooh, that's beautiful. Shout out. I can't believe they got such a nice chair in this cell. That's wonderful. All right. Whew. All right, guys. All right. We finally here. Yes, we are. We finally here. And look at, even looking at this picture from the back right now, it look like those are horns, right? Like the evil Lucifer horns. Vincent tail. Starry night. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I had to get to the first night, second night, and third night. It's only right. And what a genius this man is, man. And honestly, I did not expect him to go as far as they did, but I'm so glad he did because he showed us what they feed us to the screens, right? Because we locked on screens. You can deny it all you want, but it's a fact. You locked on a screen right now. Watch me, right? So you definitely locked on screens. And it's what they feed us to the screens, you know, from Big Pharma to the Federal Reserve, which is a private bank in the United States, who is the only one who can print our U.S. currency. Not to mention the Central Bank of England. I mean, these elites run everything. Our politicians are just little puppets, right? Little puppets, they just show their face. But these elites, they run everything. And what they love doing is, since the pandemic, right, they love to keep us locked on the screens. Because the more sheeples they control, the more power they get. Because if we all think like the sheeples, just one way, man, right, in the herd, that's how they want to keep us. Then they can control us so easy. Very, very easy. They don't want to see renegades like us who speak our mind, right? They don't want to see a renegade like Ren. Definitely not. Nah, not a genius renegade like Ren, you know? So their entire goal is to keep control of the public. And through screens, they learn how to sell us anything. Big Pharma, whew, you know they sell everything. They stay selling out. The wars, the neocons, you know, around the world, sending our soldiers everywhere and occupying different lands where we have no business being at, you know. And leaving our people at home, dealing with Vincents out here, you know, with Screeches out here. Going through it, sending Richards to bring him down. It's a dirty game for sure. And I just love the way he, like, showed all of those parts, you know. From the workout to the everything, the shows, the debates, you know, the debates, Democrats versus Republicans, black versus white, and so forth. It's to keep us divided, you know, and especially like the two-party system is so great because they call democracy. Democracy is supposedly represents freedom, right? But the fact is, they make the choices for us, but make us feel like we supposedly have democracy, supposedly have freedom. But they are really making choices for us. We are really just part of the sheeps because we can't change nothing. Have you noticed that when the public gets exhausted with one party, they seem to be voting for the other one? So when the other one wins, does anything ever change? Ask yourself. When one party wins and then the next election the other party wins, what changes? Absolutely nothing. The control is always there every single time. And these elites, they got that control. The worldwide financiers, they don't love our countries. No, they're not nationalists. Hell no, they globalists. They just out there for money. And our politicians, they weaklings. They raise them from children. And then they give them a little bit of money. And they do exactly as the donors tell them to do. You already know. Let me not lose you. Let's get into this. But I love the brilliance of Ren. Because he's exposing them in every which way they play the game. And I love that about him. I love that about him. I'm so excited to see what this is going to sound like. I don't know if he's going to sing, if he's going to rap. We don't know. We don't know with Ren. So let me not waste your time any further. And don't you waste no time without hitting that like button, subscribe button, telling everybody about my catalog. Let's get into it. Whew. Damn. Beat the brakes out of him. Same guy who beat him up is looking at him. Woo! Woo! Woo, that beats is fire. Woo. Oh, that's so fire.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when men chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labour wage, docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain, no, you're a slave. Great Britain, tax bracket rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. Well, the everyday people getting fucked till they broke. So let me unload, I'm on a roll. I never vote, big in the polls, Britain the road. Who to control when there is no food in the bowl? It's a low blow, representatives don't show empathy. Plain to see, represent me, no soccer. British break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter. Blood-stained hands, milk up all lands udder. 9 to 5, can't survive away just to work in a job that can't provide. It's by design, my hands are tied. I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water is never wine. A pig steps to the slaughter before your eyes. It's for the new world order. Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarise the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you?
Whew. Come on. Listen, the instrumental is so fire. I love that he's beatboxing this. I mean, this music box, he's just out of control. He sounds so freaking good, yo. This instrumental is incredible. Not to mention the cadence. Not to mention the video. The freaking message is so fucking real, man. It's so fucking real. Like, I mean, damn, that's exactly what it is, man. Like, they keep us divided at all times because divided will fall and united will rise, you know, and they don't want us to rise. Wow. He's breaking down the entire system. And the system is so crazy because they do keep us, especially, you know, their own citizens, because they spend most of the money, at least in America. Like, I'm sure the UK is very similar. What they do is, like, we pay a lot of money to our military, right? And our military buys a lot of weapons. Now, these weapon manufacturers, they need to have their weapons being used, or they don't have to manufacture any more weapons. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a business. So they need these weapons that they manufacturing to constantly be used. So what do? We just go and occupy other countries. Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya. I mean, there's so many. Syria. We talk about we're going to bring democracy there, that freedom, right? That democracy, freedom. That's such bullshit. It's not freedom, right? Because even though you think you got that freedom to think for yourself, they really doing the thinking for you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Why? Because you got to get into that 9 to 5 or you won't survive. You got to go slave or you're not going to survive. So you don't even have time to fight them. They so smart. They already got you. They been had you. It's up to all of us to wake up and stop fighting each other. Because united, we're going to be strong, but divided, we fall. And that's a fact. So they keep us divided. They got us, you know, Democrats versus Republicans, party versus another party, black versus white, Christians versus Muslims, and so forth. I mean, they don't agree on nothing. No immigration, no nothing. I mean, every law, they only agree on one thing. And that's a foreign state that was built after World War II. That committed a genocide in 4K. And we supported that. We gave them money for that. That's the only one we do agree on. Both parties. Unwavering support at all times. That's the only thing they agree on. Everything else, it's all divided. And they keep us all divided. Like, we hate, like, if I'm a righty, I hate the lefties. You know, if I'm a lefty, I hate the righties. If I'm a Christian, I don't like the Muslims. I think they're all terrorists. If I'm a Muslim, I'm like these Christians. They think we all terrorists and they want to take us out of here. They don't think we have the same values and so forth. You know, the black and the white thingy, you know, making the whites feel guilty about the history of the blacks in the United States. And this is This is a constant thing. And then they make the blacks feel like they victims to this racist system, you know? And they tell them that they can't make it. They bring them down. I mean, it's just a dirty game, and it's all ran by the elites. J.P. Morgan, BlackRock, you know, like I said, the Federal Reserve, right, which is a private bank, the only one that can really print our U.S. currency. Of course, other banks, right, the bigger banks, they shut down the little banks. Of course, they print digital money, right? All the loans, they give you a $150,000 loan. You think they're giving it to you in cash? No, it's I owe you. They've been owing you for a long time. That interest is so freaking high. They are killing us. They are destroying us. We are funding wars. So these weapon manufacturers are getting money. The military is getting money. All the elites, the players in the game, the contractors, they're all getting money in these corrupted places like Ukraine and so forth, right? Wherever there's a war, wherever there's chaos, they are winning and they are gaining. But we are paying tax money for these guys to be doing this criminal activity outside of us. And then they leave us with, well, at least in the UK, you guys got free healthcare. But we don't even get free healthcare over here. We got private healthcare. Oh, and they be taking it. They be taking it off each paycheck so hard. So it's a dirty game, and it's the Western world in Europe and America. Obviously, we all on the same page. We all ran by the same globalist. And oh my goodness. They just know how to keep us divided, know how to keep us busy, know how to, I mean, look at the pandemic, how they kept us. It's sickening. And then it all comes down to the system where you have Vincents and Screeches out in the streets handling business the way they do, you know? And then you need Richards, you know, to come pick them up. And then the system constantly, and then I don't know how it works in the UK, but our entire legal system over here is all about money. Oh my goodness. The jails, they are housing, like these are hotels for these inmates, right? Like the more inmates they get, the more rooms they fill, and each inmate gets $100 from our tax money again. See, the people are paying the taxes for these guys to be finding ways to take it and make it their own. And it's sickening. And our politicians are not going to change anything. Not from the Democrats, not Republican, whatever party. They're not going to change. Whoever is going to win, and nothing ever changes. Nothing. Because they keep the game going, because the globalists, they got it. And if our politicians had love for our people, and they were nationalists, and they treated their people like their kids, because they love their country, they love their nation, they love their motherland, they would never treat us like this. They would never sell out. But the elites, they grow them from a young buck. And when they grow up, it's easy, man. Just a few dollars and you got them. A few pounds, you got them. A few euros and you got them. France, England, all occupied. Germany been occupied since after World War II. America, super occupied. And when I say occupied, I don't mean occupied by like another nation. They don't have to come with nothing. Yo, we are occupied by the elites. You don't see it. You don't see it because they know how to keep it. They know how to keep that secret. So you'll never see it. But if you're smart enough and you're a renegade and you're not a sheeple, you might read between the lines and understand what I'm talking about. Oh, I understand what Ren is talking about, because that's exactly what he's talking about. Yo, he's killing us, yo. Whew. Run us back.
Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribes. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Camera twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you.
Never.
Polarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make us with exit. The NHS rots, where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet dance for the neglected. Impunity from true flies come to be expected. Sever head of Hydra, 2 parties resurrected. Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate. The fabric of society is deadlocker. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess
That's
I
the
was
truth.
fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so. Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break, because I get no satisfaction. I roll stoned, ETAs with ET, I phone home. ETC, don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one become cold like the tundra. One by one cast out like pariah. Sever heaven body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run, little run, little run, little liar. There's no democracy. Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the Father, Son, the ghost, we're not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. Starry night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. A war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You, or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined, all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love? What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. And that's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music. Life is music, music is the tongue. In the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, better, yet reset so we can all live on.
Wow, yo, this man is absolutely incredible, freaking incredible. My goodness, yo, like, I mean, I don't know. But maybe I didn't explain it right. But like, I feel like everything I was talking about, he just spoke about it in the most brilliant way possible, with such incredible flows and cadence, and the beat. The beat is so amazing. It's so organic. It's so, man, this guy is the greatest, yo. There's no question about it. Oh my goodness, his little harmonizing part, my god, it gave me goosebumps, man. Like, oh, just amazing in every which way. He's so freaking incredible, yo. So incredible. Wow, we are all together around the sun. That's a fact.
One song, something better, better, yet reset so we can all live on.
Yeah.
Vincent! Vincent! Oh good, he's waking up. Vincent, dear boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now. Please be patient. You see, we are the cutting-edge rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Nah, guards, what the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Leave? I'm afraid that that's impossible, see? You see, we're part of a new program. It's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method to sort of trials and tests. Like our good godson, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of dissect it. With your synapse augmented with our new serum injected, it aims to recorrect the parts of you we know are defective. There'll be discomfort in your cerebellum, that is expected. Hey, if progress wants a price, let it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine.
Big
Take him.
Pharma. Big Pharma. Damn, Vincent is aware for sure. Wow, guys, I am speechless, man. I am speechless. First of all, the first night, second night, and third night was incredible. I love what he was doing there. I love what he was, not what he was promoting in there, but the way he was showing how they promote, how they do. And then to come with this lyrical, I mean, he couldn't have explained it any better than he did. And like I said, the instrumental, I mean, this guy is just a music box, man. I've never, ever witnessed an artist like him. He's so, because you have artists out there that sound great, right? They have great cadence, they might have great flows, and sometimes even the message is like pretty good here and there, right? But this guy is just the level of intelligence, the level of him just knowing and reading between the lines and understanding how these elites try to keep the sheeples in the herd is amazing. And the way he explains it, it's like I already knew this stuff. Like I felt like I was telling you before he started rapping, but he just explains it so much better than me. I mean, like in such a poetic way. I mean, I don't know. There will never be another one like him. And as much as he inspires me, and it has inspired me to get back into the rapping world, and back into making music, and it feels great making music again. But he's also one of those rappers, one of those artists that when you watch him, see him for his entire art, he kind of makes you feel like you're nowhere near his level, right? like nowhere near his level. Like even if the lyrics are close to his, could you do what he does with the instrumental? Could you beatbox like him? Could you play instruments like him? Could you perform like him? Could you have ideas like him? Could you bring a message this clearly like him? I think not. So as much as he's great and he influenced me to get back into music, at the same time, he would be one of those guys that will make somebody quit music. Because you just see something so great, it's like, damn, I don't even got enough years left to be getting anywhere near this. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, man, you would think this guy has lived like 10 lifetimes, to have this type of talent. I mean, this is, and just to think, his medical condition, how he has held him back, at the same time is making him do so much more because he feels like he only has a certain amount of time. So it does give him that extra pep in the step, but at the same time, I don't think, I know for a fact there's nobody in this world that could do what he does at all. He's once in a lifetime artist, and I don't think there's a greater one out there. I mean, he does it all, man, and his message is incredible. His instrumentals are incredible. His cadence is incredible. His his filming, his acting, his everything he does. This guy, entertainment-wise, music-wise, he's it, man. He's it. He's like Hollywood and the music industry all in one, right? And he can do it all, and he's so freaking great. And I just love the fact that with all this talent that he has, he could have easily went the mainstream route. Made songs for the ladies. Make hella money. What? This man will be rich. He'd be the most known artist in the entire world. But nah, Ren. Ren is a true renegade. Nah. He's like, hold on, man. Let me give you the truth. And you don't find artists like that nowhere in the fucking world. So all other artists, stay away. Stay away unless you trying to, like, you know what I mean? Trying to quit, because this man will make you quit for sure. Yo, he's so freaking talented, man. He's so fucking talented. And like I said, his message is one of the most amazing things, man. I love the fact that he got the mind he has, he got the heart that he has, and what he brings out here is just what we need, you know? And wow, man, he's just so freaking incredible. I don't know, I'm speechless, man. And this might be my favorite one, honestly. I love this. You know, I'm a hip hop head, so I love hip hop, and this was amazing. I love everything he's talking about. Love the instrumental, love the video, love everything about Starry Night. Wow, this is my favorite one, hands down. But at the same time, even in Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom, and Vincent's Tale, The Self-Portrait, like, there were parts in those that were absolutely amazing. Like, the fight, the street fight, going from the street fight to that, whew. Like, when he was singing out there before Richard put him on the floor, my goodness, he took my heart with that one. That was, so beautiful. And then the bedroom with the guitar and when he was rapping to Richard, the road to redemption and all of that into this. I mean, not to mention Jenny and Screech and Vi. Oh my God, yo, I'm telling you, it's hard to say that this is my favorite, because you start thinking about all the other great projects he has and great art that he has, that you're like, wait, hold on, let me not overdo it. But yo, this is definitely one of my favorites for sure. This is so incredible. This is, wow. I'm gonna put 100,000 plays on this motherfucker, yo. Watch me. This one is gonna catch 100,000 plays for me. I love this, and I thought I was the only one who could see this. I am shocked that my man sees what I see. I am shocked. I knew it for Money Game. For Money Game 1, I knew it, that he knew. He knew a lot. But now I'm convinced he knows everything I know. And I hope one day you guys will find out too, if you haven't already. If you're a renegade, you should know. For certain. Never be a sheeple. Never. And unite with the people. Forget the left and right, the black and white, and all that bullshit. Stop. That's all to keep us in chaos. And chaos is good for them, because chaos makes you look for the answer, and the supposedly answer is these fucking puppets they pay. You know what I mean? Be smart, man. Be smart out there. Take care of yours, and don't look for the news to tell you how your community is looking. Go out there. Check your community. Help your community. Be with your community. Get closer to your community. This way you can reassure that everything is good out there. But, yeah, man. Shout out to the Renegades, yo. We got the greatest of all times, baby. The greatest of all fucking times. Anyways, guys, I gave you my thoughts, and I know for a fact you're going to give me your thoughts on the comments down below. Don't you dare forget to like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about my catalog. Until next time, y'all be safe. Whew. Let's replay it. Let's get it.